going to be a lot of fun to see how this one shapes up and who will take on Noah in that final for a belt and $75,000. Now, Ai-Nash, we're just learning a little bit about this guy. And Clef, we all know so well. Let's kick this bad boy off. It will be Nash getting the ball first inside MCS Stadium. And we welcome everybody watching on Twitch, YouTube, and the ESPN app. We're so happy to have you along with us. A happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there. Ai-Nash, Javaris Thomas, 18 years old from Winter Haven, Florida. His first ever MCS live event. So that's where he's earned this $25K. And Ty, you got to wonder for this kid who's making his first ever live appearance, how much does he start thinking ahead of? Man, $75K would look real good in the old bank account.
Oh, boy, would it ever. But Ai-Nash, right, he's an underground Florida legend. This is a guy that's been in some high-pressure games on that Florida scene, some big online tournaments. So I don't think the pressure will really get to him, but he's going up against the #1 player in the world. But Ai-Nash, if you guys are fans of some unique, college-style offenses, then he's going to be a player you definitely want to check out.
And you can already see he's looking confident. We'll be interested to see what he runs. On Friday, still got Marcus Mariota out there. It was a lot of triple option. Mixed in some passes here. Looked really good in that final. The question is, has Clef spent this time off between Friday and today labbing for this offense? So far, one play in, 14 yards for Cordero Patterson.
And it's just so hard to prepare for a guy like Ai-Nash, right? He comes out in the pistol strong slot. And, of course, you said it. He ran triple option a lot last week. But first play of the game, he comes out with a power O. So I'm not sure if Clef expected exactly that, but this time he goes right back to the triple option. And, oh, boy, Clef better have run defense.
And who was that? Miami Hurricanes legend, Willis McGahee with the carry.
Yeah, look at this backfield. First of all, Marcus Mariota, he's rocking the fast break ability. He's rocking the escape arse ability. You said it, Willis McGahee at the fullback spot. He's got Cordero Patterson at the running back spot with that backfield master. So this backfield is absolutely loaded.
Take that.
And after Patterson goes nowhere. And Nash, one thing this kid doesn't lack, he might lack experience, but confidence is not something that Ai-Nash was lacking on Friday.
No, not at all. You heard him. He was calling out Mr. Football saying, how is he ranked number 7 in the world? He was letting him hear it. And that's fun, man. Entertaining to watch. Good for the sport. And I expect a lot of capping in this game.
Mariota fakes the draw back to pass on 2nd and 9. Looks back over the middle. And there's Cordero Patterson. Low pass. Now, Ty, the offense is, of course, unique. But I think the most unique part of this offense is who he's got at quarterback and how he has formulated this offense.
Yeah, Marcus Mariota, right? He doesn't need Gunslinger. He doesn't need Hot Route Master. He's not doing the meta stuff that everyone else is doing. He's playing his own game, and he has kind of mastered it, as you can see again here. Nice little run. But the thing, too, for Ai-Nash is his run game is so good out of this, right, with the triple option and the powers and the zones, that the defender, in this case Clef, has to do so much to come down and really occupy this run and stop this run. And that opens up the passing game on these deep crossers for Ai-Nash's offense. So it's very difficult to have a game plan for this type of unique scheme.
Does Nash have spin cycle on Cordero Patterson?
I don't think so. I think that was just kind of a good spin move. As you see here, he has dots. The kid has lasers, too.
And what do we see after he caught that? Another spin move.
He's mastered the spin move. He loves it. But that's what's so tough. You see Clef in this 4-3 even 6-1 formation. It's very heavy in the box. Of course, you got 4D linemen, a bunch of linebackers out there. It's really to stop the run and bring in everyone on the line, and it opens up seams in the middle of the field versus that zone, and you saw Ai-Nash take advantage of that.
Nash with a great drive to start off this second semifinal. Already down to the 12-yard line. Back into the pistol. Patterson behind Mariota. With McGahee at the fullback spot to the left. It's going to be Mariota back to pass. Screaming at him is Clef. And down goes Mariota. How about Khalil Mack? Sad to see him out for the NFL season, but great to see him on the virtual gridiron.
Yeah, big sack right there from Clef. And I got to be honest, I think that might have been a book, might have been a lurk by Clef right there. It was a great route combo from Nash. Had the halfback wheel flat combo to the left. He had a backside post route. And I think he was throwing to the wheel, and I think Clef was going to get over there. So I think that was actually fortunate for Nash that he got sacked.
3rd and 19. Now he's going to go into the shotgun. 3 wide set. Rice and Anderson to the left side. Moss to the right side. Mariota, he'll look underneath. It's Robbie Anderson. He's going to hit a spin move. Hit the spin move back. Boy, that B button's going to be worn out by the end of the day. Or I guess it's on PlayStation. So what is that, circle? I play Xbox. I'm lost.
For the PlayStation guys out there, definitely circle. Come on, Mazesco. Know your buttons. All the PlayStation guys out there.
I've literally, at no point in my life have I owned a PlayStation. I've only owned Xboxes and, well, a GameCube. Shout out to GameCube.
Hey, everyone out there knows a true Madden gamer has both systems.
I've seen this look before.
Well, I'm not a true gamer. What's your point? I'm up here in the booth. 54 seconds left in the first quarter, and Nash is going to go to the 5 wide on this 4th and 3.
This is huge.
He's got Waller on the right side. Anderson and Moss. Left side, he's got Rice. Got the halfback again. He's looking at the corner. Throws it up to Darren Waller. And comes down with the catch. Nash puts 6 on the board.
That's a big body. We've seen this look before. Let's go.
First of all, so many things to dissect here. What a decision, first of all, to go for it right there. And then he throws a high pass to the back of the end zone on a corner route, and that is not a good read in Madden. I got to be honest with you. You know, that was covered, right? That's not a dot. He tried to high pass it, so he hit that L1 button, high passed it, and he converts it. Very risky, but it pays off, and if you're Clef, you got to be very upset.
He's making coffee. Right here!
7-0 Nash big hit at the 21-yard line. CleffTheGod, Dwayne Wood, 25 years old from Oak Hill, Florida. #1 in their MCS power rankings, $144,000 in career earnings. He has never been able to get his hands on that belt, but he does have a couple runner-up finishes, including at the Madden NFL 22 kickoff. And of course, he's got great taste. And that baked mac and cheese is his favorite Thanksgiving food. Guys, you want a chance to win all 4 of those Bow-Nose Legends for your EA Sports Mod team? You just got to go over to the Madden League Ops Twitter, at Madden League Ops. Quote tweet with the hashtag Ultimate Thanksgiving for the hashtag of who you're rooting for. I have news if you're rooting for hashtag Team Henry. It's going to be a little rougher time, but who you're rooting for today, and then set your profile pic to the player that you're rooting for. I've seen a lot of guys do this, TD. I've seen a lot of Team Clef pictures out there.
Oh, yeah, a lot of them out there. I've seen some Noah ones. I've seen a couple Henrys. I haven't seen too many Ai-Nashes, but himself, I know he's out there rocking it for himself. Obviously, he's the underdog of the tournament, but make sure you guys go out there, use that hashtag,
We've seen this
change
before.
your profile pic to one of these 4 guys.
Okay.
You can win those Twitch drops, giveaways.
Okay, he gonna throw that. Note to self, he gonna throw that.
Well, I mean, it resulted in a 30-yard gain, Nash. I mean, it's a good throw. Right over the top of the defense, and Clef's in business at the 35-yard line. Allen rolling right. Throw it up, back of the end zone. That's picked off by Nash, and Simmons back there with the interception.
I know y'all been laughing at my defense. I'm there, though. I got it. I'm there. Let's go. One more.
Put some respect on this boy's name. He says, #1 Madden player in the world, never heard of him. Lurk in the back of the end zone from Ai-Nash Clef with a questionable decision. He had all day right there to run with the quarterback.
Ooh.
He forced it.
Big stop. This is cool. Let's go.
Well, what a start to this game.
Go do something with it.
First.
He ranked #1. He ain't going to give you 2.
First MCS live event
Let's go do
appearance,
something
and Nash
with it.
is out here picking up the #1 player in the world. CleffTheGod.
Let's go do something with it.
Nash hands it to McGahee. Right up the middle, picks up 8.
Anything. 3, anything. Man. We just got to go do something with it. Let's go do something.
Nash saying all he needs is 3 in the spot. He's going to use a little bit of this clock here, go right back to that triple option. Clef has got to get in his bag here and try to find an answer for it, because it's just going to be easy. Use the clock here, run the triple option, and then when he comes down the box, you hit him with some crossing routes over the top. So see if Clef has an answer.
Come on, give me my back, hard face. Come on, AI. Give me my back. You can't make reads like that. Oh, let's chill, man. Oh, yeah. Chill, yeah. He just gotta chill. Man.
Like Nash finding his zen.
Oh, no.
It's all chill. Big 4th and 2. Love looking for a stop back the other way. Surprised he's not in the pistol. He's going back to that shotgun. Mariota back to pass.
Give me the ball!
Read that. Picked off. It's May underneath. And May's got green grass. 20, 15, 10, 5. You can't score on offense. Go score on defense. CleffTheGod an extra point away from tying it up.
CTG. There is always fight in that, man. You see the chain hanging. That is a huge pick six to get right back into it. He sent the pressure on a crucial 4th and 2. Ai-Nash with the wrong read, and that's what I think you got to kind of do against a guy like Ai-Nash. Send that heat, force him to make a decision. Clef did that, and it paid off big time tie ball game.
Nash had all the opportunity to take the momentum, but instead he throws a book on 4th down. It was Marcus May underneath, and Ty, that's the easiest pick six once you got that green grass in front.
Yeah, that's a nice lurk. Clef fired up. You heard him say he's blind. And I think that is the game plan coming in for Clef, right? He needs to be able to stop this run to force Ai-Nash to pass the ball, because Ai-Nash, obviously not known as an elite passer. So Clef's game plan on defense is to stack the box, stop that run, force him into the situation like we just saw, and then he come up with some nice lurks relying on that stick work.
Back to work.
That's all we can do. Keep this clock moving, man. We do not want to get in a shootout.
First down. This might be Nash's best game plan, because Clef hasn't shown the ability to stop this run out of pistol.
Exactly. He's trying different things, trying to find different gaps to blow it up. But Ai-Nash just has the answer for it, right? Clef cannot find a way to blow up this triple option. And if you're Nash, you got to keep going to that. You got to stay away from your passing attack and go to this ground game.
Your best plan, man.
He might have had a bigger run there if he didn't bounce off his own tackler. Cordero Patterson picks up 5.
That's all you got to do, man. Keep it moving.
Using all this clock.
This offense, I mean, if you're an underdog in a game, this is the type of offense you want to run, TD, because if you can control TP and keep the ball out of the hands of Clef, who's such a mastermind on offense, you can stay in this game even longer, and all it takes is 1 or 2 plays to go your way.
Yeah, exactly, right? In some ways, this is kind of like, you know, Chattanooga versus Alabama, right? I'm just trying to think of a, you know, small school, but this is like, you know, David versus Goliath. We talked about it, and if what you do in those situations, you just nailed it. You slow the game down, right? You limit the possessions of your opponent when you're such a big underdog. You stay in the game, and that's exactly what Ai-Nash is doing.
Third and short goes to goal line.
Any
like
Chattanooga
that.
fans?
Very
sorry.
Yeah.
We coming out in the same
guys.
thing.
The views of Tyler Davis do not represent those of everybody here on the EA broadcast.
Does he really come out in there again?
Come up at half. More reveals, more giveaways, plenty more action, and we got a belt to give away tonight, so stay tuned. Appreciate everybody hanging with us. Now this Wednesday before Thanksgiving. I don't think he got it. I think he's short of the line to gain. He is indeed 4th and short as CleffTheGod able to get a run stop.
Here we go. Biggest play of the game for both these guys. You see both of them thinking about it, right? They're both locked in right now. Look at the faces of these two guys. You can see Clef really thinking about here. This is a big play in the ball game for Ai-Nash. We'll see what he comes out in. I'd go back to the triple option. I mean, you've had the most success with that, and Clef doesn't have an answer for it.
I'm just saying, we have seen him run this triple option a ton over the last 2 tournament days. We've yet to see him actually run it with Mariota.
Yeah, and I don't agree with passing the ball here. Your strong suit is the run game, and you got the squigglies. This is tough.
Mariota over the middle. He says, Tyler Davis, I don't care about what you think. I got lasers. Robbie Anderson to the 22-yard line.
Throws an absolute laser. And that's what Ai-Nash's favorite route combo is. He goes for that deep crosser and has a little underneath drag behind it.
That's a great friend.
And if you're Clef, you got to know that's his favorite route combo, but big conversion.
Back to the pistol goes Nash.
That's a great friend to have,
Gives
man.
it to McGahee.
That's a great friend to have, man. Eat up this clock, man. Come on, man. You know what the game plan is, man.
Game plan so far appears to be ground and pound. Those wheels, they're rolling. 2nd and 3. Back in the pistol. And back to McGahee. Finally, Clef able to stop that little handoff to the fullback. He'll actually lose a yard on the play. 3rd and 4.
He's going to use both of these, man.
Yeah, Clef found an answer right there for it. Looked like maybe he went with his safeties and spies right there. Couldn't really tell, but that's the answer they needed. Allowed that linebacker to kind of come through and clean it up. Big 3rd and 4 now. Going to go back to the passing attack. Look for that, you know, a deep post, deep crosser with the under route underneath it. That's what's been his go-to.
Make him use all of them, man.
To McGahee, and he'll pick the first down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
What a fantastic job. This game plan from Ai-Nash. Now the game is in your hands, right? You force Clef to use all his timeouts, so you can take this all the way to the half and potentially punch it in for a touchdown.
It's cool, man. It's cool, man.
There's McGahee right side. Get down to the 3, and you got to think, Ty, every time that Nash picks up a first down or picks up a big chunk of yards or dumps it off underneath, that's got to be so frustrating defensively.
Yeah, it's eating away at Clef. You can tell because, you know, he ran that 4-3-6, even 6-1 formation, sent the pressure, but he didn't really have it out in the flats. And all Ai-Nash did was throw a little table route to get it out there. But you got to punch it in here for 7 if you're Ai-Nash. Can't settle for 3. Touchdown is crucial.
13 seconds.
Okay,
a little
Cordell.
RPO action to Patterson right side.
Cordell.
He'll get a yard. Timeout taken. 8 seconds left in the first half.
We ain't worried about it. We'll go.
Looks like Clef went with the run commit right there. Now, this is a tough call right here if you're AI. Do you stick to your ground game or do you go to the air? Looks like he might go QB power with his Mariota.
Mariota's first carry. He's going to lose 4 yards on the play. Clef was ready for that one. And Ai-Nash looks comfortable to go take his 3 and head to halftime up by a field goal.
Pick 6, man. You playing great out there, man.
Such a huge defensive stand from Clef. Ai-Nash with a great game plan, great strategy, but for Clef to hold him to 3 right there is just absolutely huge going to the second half. And Clef's going to get the ball as we start the second half.
Let's just point this out. And I understand that Clef, we know why it happened. Clef got a pick 6, so his offense didn't come out on the field. But in that first half, TD, Clef ran 2 offensive plays.
Exactly, and that's the exact plan you want to go up against Clef. You know he's high-powered. You know he's #1 player in the world. You know he's one of the best passers ever. Ai-Nash, beautiful game plan. Slow it down, run the ball, and take that clock away. Now we'll see if Clef can respond in the second half.
What a first half for the young man in his first MCS live event. He heads to halftime, looking to get to a belt final up 10-7. 10-7 our scores. We head to the second half. CleffTheGod getting the ball to start the second half. And Ty, can't really say much about the Clef offense. He had one great play, and he threw a pick.
This is the first time we get a real look at Clef's offense. Of course, rocking that Josh Allen at quarterback, a gunslinger. He's got Alvin Kamara out of the backfield with backfield master. You see some of the weapons he's got out there. Evan Ingram at receiver. He's got Keyshawn, Robbie Anderson. So finally we get a, maybe we'll get a real drive here out of the CleffTheGod offense, running that gun bunch Indianapolis Colts offensive play.
I feel like it's possible that Clef, threw that pick. It wasn't a great read. It was a good lurk by Nash, but it almost felt like the last couple days, all the talk about how he's the big favorite in this game, how he should go out there and beat Ai-Nash. Maybe he forced it a little bit early in this game, trying to get up early and make this an easy game. And Nash, listen, this kid's here for a reason.
Oh, no doubt about it. I think he's starting now to take Ai-Nash seriously, right? And you see it on this drive. He's starting to slow it down. He's checking down, hitting his flats, hitting his underneath routes. Remember, on that interception he threw on the verticals route, on the wheel route, he had an easy, probably 8 to 10-yard run with his quarterback and just didn't take it, tried to force it. So you see now, Clef, okay, he's staying. I'm going to slow down. I'm going to take what the defense gives me, and I'm going to methodically move the ball down the field.
Good pressure brought by Nash there. Sets him a 3rd and 5. Clef's going to flip the bunch over to the left side. He's got Ingram, Robbie Anderson in the middle of that bunch. Here comes the scream off the edge. He'll dump it off underneath. Crossbody to Kamara, and he might have the first down. They'll call it the 49. They're going to call it 4th and short.
Inches.
They call him short. What a screamer off that right edge. You see there, Ai-Nash is in that nickel 2-4-5 odd formation. You can get some great pressure out of that. He's actually shifting his line to the right there, as you can see, kind of hovering in that gap to allow a guy to come free off the edge. So now, Clef, this is a big decision here. Do you go to the inside zone or do you stick to the air attack? Big call for CleffTheGod.
I'd be looking for Ingram on that flat route. I think that's where he wants to go right away. It's man coverage, though it's well covered. He might not be over the top. He might have over the top. Under pressure, inaccurate. It's a turnover on down.
Right here, man. Right here, man. Right here, man. 2 stops. 2 stops on the #1 rank, man.
Oh,
if we don't
my
go
God. Heartbreak for CleffTheGod.
Let's go.
Absolute heartbreak. It was a touchdown, and he just overthrew it.
Let's go. I love that. Just give me 3, but you want to give me 8. Okay. I just want 3, but give me 8. Okay. I can rock with that. I can rock with that, too. I promise you, I can rock with that, too. Come on. Let's go.
Is he going for 2? Is that where he's getting 8 from?
Let's go.
Yeah, a little confused right there on the map.
He might be running the analytics play, just going for 2 from here on out.
Oh, did you see Clef's face? I know the chat, everyone out there saw it on that incompletion. I mean, it just looked, I thought I might have saw a tear coming, and I don't blame him. That was just a heartbreaker.
30-yard for Nash, who has had this ball for the majority of the game.
Hands don't
Mariota back to
overthink it,
pass,
man.
trying to use her everything.
Hands
Good
don't
route combo,
overthink
little mesh
it.
concept over the middle. Darren Waller with the catch.
Just don't overthink it, man.
Oh, man.
Be calm.
I am in
pocket,
shock.
man.
That was insane.
Calm.
And now Ai-Nash
all,
dialing in
man.
here. If you're Clef, if you're Clef,
all
though, you
you
got to
gotta
let that
do,
go.
man.
You have to lock back in.
That's all you got.
You see him really starting to bring
Couple more
pressure,
plays,
and
man.
Ai-Nash checking down
Just
to these
be
little
cool
drags
for
and
a
flat
couple
routes, and
more
he is
plays,
using
man.
all this clock, continues to use the chew clock feature, hiking at 1 on the play clock.
Let's be calm
This time
for a
against
couple more
Patterson.
plays, man.
And
That's all,
Patterson is
man.
going to get a
That's
first
all,
down.
Man. You ain't got to
Bringing the man who
Be
picked
calm,
against
man.
his friend,
Be
tried the
cool.
reverse psychology to ward off the mush. User, your guy right now, down 10-7. Nash with the ball, and Clef looks all out of sorts.
Nick, I'm hurt. Will's like, you got to go in here. I'm like, listen, I don't want to say nothing
Do I
right
have
now.
to?
My guy is down. I don't want to talk right now. I ain't got nothing to say, man. I'm looking at the play. He finally made the adjustment on the defense. But can he stop them passes?
Be cool.
Oh, big
Nice
stop
tackle
right
there
there.
on Mariota. User, this is
We
a
ain't
big,
lose,
this is a
man.
big 3rd and
We'll
10
take
for
that.
Clef. Just get a little confidence
ain't
back,
lose,
because we're
man.
going to hit the 4th
Come on.
quarter.
He has
Cool.
to get off the field. When he comes out in shotgun, Clef needs to be out in 2-4-5, but he's running this 4-1-6 defense, and it's not bringing enough pressure, and it seems like everything is open. Even though Mariota does not have any passing abilities, somehow he's still completing these passes.
Be cool, man.
Drag
We
route
gonna
to
need
Anderson.
some
It's a
open.
first
He
down
everything. He's sending
to the
everybody. We can
11-yard
pull
line.
coverage, man.
And
Be
that
cool,
will
man.
take us
Something
to
gonna
the
pop
4th
open.
quarter, presented
promise
by
you.
Snickers.
You be
Buckle
cool,
in, ladies
something
and
gonna pop
gentlemen.
open,
The youngin in his
I never
first
lied to you,
ever
man. I
MCS
am
Live
you.
event.
I never lied
Ai-Nash
to you,
up
man.
10-7 over CleffTheGod.
You just be cool. He gonna
And
need
he's
something
driving at the
open.
11-yard line.
Just be cool.
What is going
like that
on?
adjustment.
What a game. Oh, my goodness.
Blow it up, blow it up.
Just be
Oh, no.
cool.
Oh, no.
Oh, a score right here is so big, my boy.
Oh, they
Think
so
of the
got me
champion,
on
guy.
Nick, please.
And I'm not lying to
Will,
you,
oh
boy.
my goodness,
A
listen,
score
I'm
right
not rooting
here,
for Clef over
so
here like
big.
that.
Let's
No,
go
I'm
shock
not.
the
I'm
world,
not biased. I got to get my
Let's go
Scott
shock the
Coleman
world,
professional. Listen, man, this is.
You can't handle it. We got to back him up. Big shout out to legend Scott Cole. Give him a shout out from
Let's go shock the
user. He
world.
spent a lot of time with him. I heard he
Got it.
learned a lot from Scott, as I did, working with him for so long.
Got
I
it.
heard he learned a lot in working with Level Next and Scott. Number one lesson he learned was don't bet against your friends, and apparently he didn't learn that.
Apparently not. Hey, did you guys see that spin move, too? I mean, I don't know if it was the best spin move, but it did the
Run
work.
commit.
Forward.
It's a run commit.
Oh, here we go.
McGahee brought down short of the line to gain 4th and a yard. 4th and what could be the ball game. Ai-Nash needing a clutch pick. I'm Clef looking for the defense to step up.
Here we go.
Is he going to pass out of the pistol? He
He
looks
is.
like he's setting up to pass out of the pistol.
Bucks
Clef
in
with
and
the run commit. He's got
Let's
one
go.
user back there.
Come on.
It's picked up by Adams.
Let's go.
Adams with the
Oh.
pick. Unbelievable. He looked like he went with the run commit TD and still came up with an interception.
Clef
No
literally
way.
sent everyone. There was 2 guys in coverage, and Jamal
Wow.
Adams comes out of nowhere. He was at the line of scrimmage for a pick. What a monumental play in this ball game.
And then Adams hit the mannequin challenge afterwards, and Clef's got life. Unbelievable play there.
We could have
What a
put
Can,
the
can we
game
get
away right
looked
can we
like-
get a health check on user? Can we get a health check? Is he good?
there. It's cool.
Chad, who's winning this game? Who's coming away with
I
the
see you want
dub?
to fight a little bit today.
We got to get
AI.
user an
I
EKG or
see.
something. He's
I see
he's
you wanna
having a
fight
heart
little
attack
bit
over
today,
there.
AI. I see you want to fight a little bit today.
2nd and 6. Allen rolling left. Looking downfield for a laser. He's got him. Big play down to the 43-yard line. Keyshawn Johnson with the catch. User, you good, man? You good?
Oh, Nick, I'm on the defibrillator, man. I'm on the defibrillator. Live? We back, baby. Oh, my goodness.
Guys,
like
it seems
cruel
like
and unusual
Clef. It seems like Clef does this in all his games. By the way, it's just a roller coaster of emotions. Anytime Clef is out there, he is must-see TV, boys.
He does. You're right, Ty. He does this every game. He don't never give you the easy ones. He never gives you the easy ones, but he has to put some points up. For him to have 7 points right now, being one of the best offensive players, oh my goodness, that's a bad. Him being the number 1 ranked player, one of the best offensive players in the world, having 7 points versus guy Ai-Nash, it's a shame. He has to go down here and get 7.
And I mean, again, let's point out he has 7 points, and that was not scored on offense. His only touchdown of the day, a pick 6. He has not found the end zone with this offensive unit. Into that gun tight slots. He's is that an off? Is that a false start? He audibled too many times. Going to back it up to a 3rd and 10.
Mental mistake right there from Clef. And Ai-Nash is making so many adjustments right here, guys. He's actually cross-manning his safeties onto these receivers so that it kind of take away these cross routes. That's why you've seen phenomenal coverage from Ai-Nash, making at least 6 adjustments per play right here. Absolute chess match going on in the Final Four of the Ultimate Thanksgiving.
3-man rush.
He roll out, but he has the crosser. He has the crosser.
Looking for him. Marshall toes in. He's down to the 1-yard line. CleffTheGod with a big play.
That's why he's top of the top. The number 1 player. I don't care. He ain't got no offensive points right now, Nick. It don't matter because when he needs a play, he's gonna make a play.
Oh, man, I thought he was late with the read too. Oh, and he gets it in there on the 1.
Now Clef goes under center. Stretch run, Blunt, nowhere to go. Clef can take this to the 2-minute warning.
What a drive. What a game, Nick. You couldn't ask for a better Final Four game. And two, both these guys really have played phenomenal goal line defense. So we'll see now. Clef did it. Can Ai-Nash stand up for himself here?
Look at Nash. He's trying to shoot it with Cam Chancellor. Just got chipped, and LeGarrette Blunt lowers the shoulder. He's into the end zone. A little fist pump from Clef, but he knows this game is far from over. CTG takes the lead.
What a battle. It's a game of inches. Ai-Nash had the gap shoot just a little bit to the left of it. Clef evades it to the right and punches it in with LeGarrette Blunt. 14-10. The thing for Ai-Nash, 3 timeouts, plenty of time here. We'll see if Clef can come up clutch one more time with a defensive stand, or can the newbie, the beginner, Ai-Nash come through with a big win.
Take a look at the play that set this all up. Ty, you thought this read was late. It was absolutely perfect for Clef.
Yeah, he had a couple steps on him, but I thought he should have threw a little bit sooner, right by the defender's hands. And he caught it at the 1-yard line and eventually punches it in. So great response from CleffTheGod.
Come on, there we go. Good tackle, boy. Come on.
Tackle Patterson after a gain of 2. Chad, who you rolling with? Give me a 1 if you think Clef holds on. Give me a 2 if you got Ai-Nash coming back for the dub. This game could go either way. 2nd down and 8. He's going to split McGahee out of the pistol. Put him on the right side of the formation. Patterson still behind him. Mariota fakes the draw. Here comes pressure from Clef, and down goes Mariota. Loss of 14 on the play, and Clef starting to pick up some momentum.
Absolute heat from Clef. It was a play-action play from Ai-Nash. He blocked the running back, but you get kind of funky animations right there. Couldn't pick up that right edge. You got to think Clef is sending the heat again here on a big 3rd and 22.
3rd and forever. Does Nash have a play for these 3rd and 22s? Does still have 3 timeouts. Mariota back to pass. Looking left, he's got Moss. Spin move, but it's picked up at the 27-yard line. No timeout taken. He's just going to hurry back to the line and go for this 4th and 8. Back into the shotgun with Marcus Mariota. Using a ton of clock here.
Using way too much time here, Nick.
Under 35 seconds now. Pressure off the right side. Throw to the wheel route. He's got Patterson. Spin move. He's in open space. To the 40. Down inside the 40 to the 36-yard line. Timeout by Ai-Nash. A huge play on 4th down.
The kid is clutch. What a dot wheel route. Clef didn't play the flats. He backed off 2 plays in a row. Ai-Nash comes through. And it's a heart attack again for User. We're going down to the wire for Clef once again here. Who's going to come up clutch? Who's going to secure a spot in the finals?
Let's go make the plays, man.
Spin move back inside. Patterson picks up about 10. Nash will use his second timeout. It'll be second and short. Ty, this is now the final drive. Nash is either going to score and win this game, or CleffTheGod's on to the final.
There can only be one person going on to face Noah. If you're Clef, I'd get out of this defense. Play coverage right now. You're okay if he runs the ball. He still continues to send heat.
Man. That's all we got to do, man.
Patterson tackled inbounds. Final timeout taken by Nash.
Make the plays,
He's
man.
21 yards away from glory and a spot in a game for $75,000.
No timeouts left. He cannot take a sack. Clef might send the pressure here, but if I'm Clef, I might be in the double Mabel all-out coverage here, playing back about 20, 25 yards, 30 yards, because you don't want to give up anything deep. No touchdown here, and if you're Ai-Nash, like I said, you could not take a sack or the game will be over.
Mariota in the shotgun. Rice and Anderson to the left side. Moss to the right side. Mariota stepping right. Looking for that wheel. Looking for that wheel. Lane throws it up. Oh my God!
Let's just go make the plays,
And
AI.
Clef can't believe
Let's
it.
go.
Nash has a little bit of magic.
Let's just go make the plays, man.
Are you kidding me?
Ah!
Oh my God!
Oh.
Ai-Nash.
AI. I need you to stay with me, boy. 10 more seconds. Stay with me. Stay with me. I need you to be right up here with me. I need you to be right up here with me.
Oh my God.
Stunning.
I can't even believe
Wheel
it.
route. Throws it up to him. Ty, was it a good read? I don't know, but it was the read that worked.
A wheel route to Cordero Patterson, his running back. It wasn't a great read, but he had to kind of take a chance. He had a little bit of an angle. And Nick, if this goes down right here, this would be the biggest
I need
upset.
you to be
in
right
FCS
up there
history.
with me,
Clef
AI.
don't give up.
I need you to be right
Back
there
foot.
with me, AI.
Back side.
Right there. Don't leave my side, boy. Don't leave my side, boy. Be right there. Be cool. That's all
Appalachian
you got to
State.
do.
George
Be cool,
Mason.
man.
Ai-Nash. The
YB.
great upsets in
Hey,
history.
YB, what we talking about? Hey, come on. One more game, YB, and then I swear to God, we can get as lit as you want to. One more game, AI, then we can get as lit as you want to, my boy. One more game, YB, and we get as lit as you want to. We'll throw a big old, we got Thanksgiving tomorrow, got food. Hey, one more game. Hey, no, win or lose, we still gonna do the same thing, boy, because we made it here. We made it here. Put me in top 5, man. Top 5. No, I'm top 7. I respect it like this, man. Top 7.